After a couple of days of unsettled weather, finally we have a sunny Sunday on Key Biscayne. The perfect day for a visit to one of Miami's famous beaches, but also a busy day ahead of round 3 action at the Crandon Park Tennis Centre. Nishikori was first up on the centre court with a tricky clash against Spanish veteran Fernando Verdasco. The second seed had to be at his imaginative best to see out a competitive opening set.
Oh, he let it go. He was there.
It's a lovely bit of hand skill.
The second set was just as tight, Nishikori missing a match point, but in this tiebreak, it was Verdasco's turn to shine.
We are going the distance as the number 2 seed is on the ropes.
Forced to play a decider though, the second seed went on the attack and dominated from the off.
Oh!
We don't often see Nishikori showboat like that.
15. Game, set a match, Nishikori.
Nishikori survives. Not a jubilant looking Nishikori, as you know, he was very fortunate to get out of that one.
And a landmark moment in the afternoon for Rafael Nadal, a 1,000th match on the ATP Tour for the Spanish superstar. Only one defeat in 14 against Philip Kohlschreiber for Rafa, but you wouldn't know it the way the German started this contest.
That'll do. That was spot on. This is just all out from Philip. Beautiful.
A shell-shocked Nadal lost the opening set without reply, but then came the belated backlash. It was an incredible shift in momentum for the world number 7, and with the crowd roaring him on, Rafa cranked up the pressure again in the decider.
And with emphasis, his own laser through the court as he's learning to return the favorite.
97 miles an hour, and I think it's fair to say he's feeling a little better about life than he was after that opening set.
Nadal leads by 3 games.
It hadn't started well for Nadal, but his 1,000th match was to be yet another hard-fought victory.
In his 1,000th match as a professional, Rafael Nadal posts his 822nd victory as he once again hands the walking papers to Philip Kohlschreiber.
The rise and rise of Donald Young has been maintained. Meanwhile, a feisty straight sets win over Benoit Paire means the American has continued the fine stateside form he showed last week in California.
And how about this? For the first time in his career, Donald Young, round of 16 in Indian Wells, backs it up with a return to that same round in Miami.
To the evening session, and the leading American in the draw, Jack Sock, in top form after a Final Four appearance in Indian Wells last week. The rock-solid form was maintained in the first set here against Yuri Vesely.
Tremendous hustle, wasn't it?
The big Czech wasn't done yet, though, and came back fighting in set 2, showing plenty of style to match his power.
Oh, goodness.
This is a pretty special hot dog right here, hit with such pace.
A tiebreak would decide it, and this time there was no stopping Sock.
And that's all he needs. Jack Sock, impressive as he shines bright in the Sunshine Double. Semi-finalist in Indian Wells. 4th round in Miami.
No Milos Raonic today, though. Sadly, the Canadian having to cut short his Miami tournament with that troublesome hamstring flaring up again. Another big name falling in Florida then, but one of the biggest in the sport is back in action on Monday. Roger Federer taking on Juan Martín del Potro in the tie of the tournament so far.